Hey everybody, Papa Dan here from Papa Dan's Models. How y'all doing today? Well, we've got actually getting a little bit of a break in the weather. It's rained a little bit today, but not nearly as much as it has been. But hey, once again, I want to thank everybody that's commented on Caleb's video that I got up last night. As soon as he gets home from school today, I know he's going to run in the house and Papa, let me read all the comments. So we'll be getting the iPad out and everything, or setting up the laptop or whatever, so he can read all the comments, and then he'll be putting in his responses and everything for you. And I once again, I cannot express to you how much that means to that little boy. He just loves reading these comments from all you guys. That is super. And I really thank you. So, guess what I have here? The pink MaryKay build is done. Another one to put in the done books. And other than one little problem, I actually think this is probably my best build yet. So let me take the top off, because it's going to fall off if I don't. And I'll get it as close as I can here so you guys can see it. It is a pink pearl, the Martha Stewart craft paint. And I'll tell you now, I'm judging this only on this one paint, because this is the only color that I've used from the Martha Stewart's crafts line. But I really liked it. This was a really good paint. It's a little more expensive than, say, the Craft Smart or something like that. I think these run like, I don't know, 79, 89 cents at Walmart. And at the craft store, I think my daughter said she paid $1.29, $1.19, $1.29, something like that for the Martha Stewart brand. But it's a really nice paint. I plan on getting a couple of other colors and seeing if they're just as good. But it sprayed very well, very easily, went down very smooth. I was really happy with it. So this is it. And there's the sparkle tape, the sparkle duct tape that I had showed you guys. As you can see, that came out really nice. I mean, it is really smooth with the car. I did kind of get off a little bit there and getting it lined up. It's not quite lined up perfectly, right coming down by the license plate frame here. And this one cut here on the back, right here. I'll get my fat fingers out of the way. This one cut right here is one that I kind of goobered up a little bit. And you can see the shine that I got on this car. I mean, I'm just really pleased with the way this one came out. And as far as the interior goes, I hope you can see this. That leopard, yeah, let me take the hood off, it's going to fall off. I'll show you the engine while I've got it opened up there. But the other tape, the leopard print pink tape, you can see I've got it on the center of the seats here. And that came out really nice. I'm hoping it shows up. It looks like it's kind of dark. Let me try this, see if this works any. See if maybe I can get it to show up any better. It doesn't look like it. But it's also on the door panels. If I can shine the light in the right direction here, maybe you can see it. But the tape maybe a little bit right there. The tape and the paint are on the door panels there. I took some pictures of the build that I think came out a little better, and I'll put those up as a slideshow at the end of this. So hopefully you'll be able to see it a little better there. The only issue that I had with this car, putting it together, and really it was the only issue, was the chassis that I had mentioned it on Caleb's video. The chassis was not fitting right in here, and I discovered what the problem was. It was the shock mounts. There was a piece that went from this shock right here that went across the frame over to this shock, and your shock's mounted here and here, and then that piece mounted on top of the frame. Well, that piece was keeping the frame from, or I mean the body from setting down where it should be. So I popped that off and cut it loose from the shocks. The shocks are still there, and if I hadn't told you, you never would have known it was there to begin with. So, but the frame is also the pink pearl, and she wanted as much pink as she could get. Although I did do the Chevy blue on the engine. Said I had to do something right. But anyways, that's it. That's the MaryKay build. Put another one in the books. And what I thought I would do, get this out of the way, and now that I have the video done, she can take it to work with her. She was upset when I told her I had to get the video done first. I don't know if I pointed out or if you noticed, I got the turn signals here yellow. I got them painted yellow, so I did some detailing there. And of course the back brake lights are red. And you can kind of see where the frame still didn't quite sit all the way up, but it sits nice as far as looking at it from the side. So I'm happy with it. And my daughter's happy with it, so we'll set that aside. And I know I had mentioned to you in the previous video that I had put up. In fact, I think I showed it to you. I know I showed it to you. But I got the Titanic model. So I thought I would do an unboxing and show you guys, because that's what I'm going to be working on next. Just real quick, I'll show you the box here again. It's a 1/400 scale. It's made by Academy. And there's some of the box art on the side. I am excited to do this, because not only is this going to be the first ship that I've ever built, but it's also going to be the first diorama that I'm going to do. I'm going to put this one in a diorama. Just not quite sure how it's going to go in the diorama yet, though. I got a couple of different ideas in mind. So this is how it comes boxed up. It's got a nice picture here of the Titanic, of the model, not the real one-to-one, but the model. Then let's see how we can do this here. That would be your display stand. And your instructions, we'll come back to those. And this is a really nice painting reference that they did for it. Let me get it up get a little closer so maybe you can actually see it. Now, as far as painting goes, I'm thinking that there's only two things that I'm going to paint. I haven't opened any of these parts bags yet. The only thing I had taken out was the hull, which I'll show you next. It is molded in 4 colors. But here's the hull. And as you can see, it's got the water line, the red going all the way around on the bottom already. And then the top is black. Let me go ahead and open this up. So I want to show you the detail on this. It's pretty amazing. I mean, you can actually see like the different wood planks. Now, looking online, I've noticed there's a lot of people that have actually drilled out all these little holes here. All the different like little portholes. There you go. Now you can see them that are all along here. And then they've added lights to it and everything, little LED lights, which would be kind of cool to do, but not on my first build. So, and this measures, I measured it, and it's like 27.5 inches long. So I mean, it's going to be a big model. I'll get this back in here. So that, anyways, that's painted up really nice. One of the things that I think I'm going to paint is probably the orange, the stacks, the smokestacks, I guess you would call them, chimneys, whatever. You can tell I'm not a ship guy, but yeah, I'm not real pleased with that color orange. So I think I will paint those. Again, I'll open up this parts bag here. I want to show you some more of the little detail in this thing. But you can see like all the little railings. Now, a lot of this ship, in the real ship, a lot of the ship was white, and so the white I'm happy with. I mean, white is white, you know. But it's a nice looking white. So that I'm going to leave alone. I'm not even going to paint that at all. But man, this is just all little railings that go all over the different decks, and you can see how they're molded here. And there's another sprue of all railings. And let's see, here we got, looks like the top of the stacks right here. Looks like the rope ladders that go up one at the masts. And I'm not sure what exactly the brown is there, but we'll figure it out eventually. Then now this is one of the things that I think I am going to paint, and I want to ask your guys' opinion on how I should do this. This is a couple of the deck plates. And I'm not real pleased, or I'm not real keen on the color that is. It's kind of a light brown. If you can see the detail in it, but I mean it actually looks like wood decking. And what I would like to do, and that's just another one, which would be mostly, looks like, covered up with the different decks and everything. So there's not a whole lot of detail in that one. A little bit down at this end down here, as far as the wood goes. But on this wood, I'd like to get it to where it looks a little more like real wood. Should I paint it, like spray it a little darker brown, and then maybe do a even darker brown wash on it, or maybe some dry brushing with a darker brown? I'm not real sure. And there's the, see if I can get a good picture of the detail for you. So that's what I'm asking you, is how do you think I should paint the wood on that, so that it comes out looking like wood. But let's see what else we got here. I'll open this up. Okay, you want to be stubborn with me. Okay, now this is mostly for the base. Now I may use this on my base that I'm going to make, the diorama, or possibly this one. I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with it and see. But I do like those. They're kind of sharp looking. And in this, the rest of this bag, it's got a few of the little decals. There's the flag decals. And it does have one little sprue of clear. Looks like hatches. And then the rest of it, oh, and it comes with a box, a little miniature box you can fold up and display with it. I've had a couple of cars that have done that. Caleb has ended up with the boxes, of course. But there's some more of the decking. And some more of the railings. Lots of railings. Lots of railings. I'm going to be an expert at railings by the time I'm done with this ship. And two more big sprues of, what else? Railings. And actually this looks like it's more of the different levels of the ship. And these are all your, right, where am I at here? Right here. All your lifeboats here. So, and one more piece of decking. So anyways, that's going to be my next build. kind of everybody's talking about, you know, the fast Jimmy build and everything, getting out of your comfort zone. Well, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. So, but I'm looking forward to it, and it may turn out to be the last build of the year, if it takes me that long. But we shall see. It'll be a fun one. Get everything back in the box here, and I'll get this out of the way. I think I'm going to need a bigger bench to work on that. But here's the, give you an idea of what the instructions look like. Just kind of turn to a couple of random pages here. Look at that, it's showing you how to put the railings on. You know, I haven't looked yet, but with all these different little railings, I certainly hope they're numbered real good. So anyways, that's the Titanic. And I didn't show it to you, but there is a little spool. It comes with a little spool of thread, so that you can actually do all of the little lines here. I don't know what they're called, to be honest with you, but all the rigging, I guess you would say. So, anyways, and I have one more announcement to make. I mentioned to you before my Father's Day video that it was my adopted daughter and an adopted granddaughter, as we like to call them, Barb and Lily, that got me that really cool gift certificate for Father's Day, which I got a couple of models. I should have gotten them out so I could show them to you, but they're back in the closet, so I'll hold off and wait on that. Next video, something to look forward to. And I got a few cans of paint, a few jars that I wanted and everything, different colors. But anyways, I'm rambling here. Come to find out, she wants to get into modeling. I had no idea that she wanted to do this. And she already has a plane that I guess she has had for quite a while and has just never really wanted to attempt to do it because she didn't want to mess it up. So hopefully this coming weekend, she is going to come over and we're going to put together her plane. I have no idea if it's a snap together kit like Caleb just did in his videos, or if it's a real glue together plane. How big it is, I have no idea. So I'll be surprised along with all of you guys. But it's going to be fun. I asked her if she wanted to record it and put it up on my channel, and she was all for that. Her mom calls her a YouTube junkie, so. But yeah, she was all for that. She's excited to do it. So we got that to look forward to. It'll be my first build with Lily. So anyways, I guess that's it. That's about all that's happening here in Papa Dan's Models. So we'll talk at you later. Thanks very much to all my subscribers, and I really, really appreciate it. Pass the word around. Get all your friends to start looking at them, and have some fun. Keep building. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.